I'd like to welcome everybody to the 2010 Fine Arts Festival Awards ceremony. On behalf of Denise McCaffrey, Pamela Brown, Jeannie Fulton, and me, Scott Magnuson, I want to welcome everybody to our 16th Annual Fine Arts Festival, showcasing students' artwork, writing, audio, and video entries located here in the lobby of Port Huron High's Performing Arts Center. This year's logo for the festival was created by Dale Frazier, a senior. Come up, Dale, and receive a framed version of the poster. Good job. Thank you, Dale. At this time, I'd like to introduce a few of our guests. First, I'd like to introduce the principal of Port Huron High School, Ms. Jan Barrett.
Thank you, Scott. Good morning, everyone. Before we begin, I'd like to extend a very special thank you to three of my colleagues who've given unselfishly of their time to make today a reality, and that would be Mrs. Jeannie Fulton, Mrs. Pam Brown, Mrs. Denise McCaffrey, and the man whose creative spirit has been the unifying force behind each of the 16 festivals, and that's Mr. Scott Magnuson. On behalf of the entire Big Red community, thank you for all that you've done for our students and your commitment to excellence. Please join me in a round of applause for these people. Students, you are priceless. Your creative genius is an inspiration to all of us. And last night, the auditorium was filled to capacity for our band concert. There was standing room only. And many of you that are seated before me this morning were here last night as well. And perhaps you noticed the expression on the faces of the parents and the guests as they perused your artwork in the foyer. They were truly impressed by your creative genius. So thank you for providing that for us last night. Picasso once reminded us that all children are artists. The problem is how to remain an artist once the child grows up. I'm thrilled to know that each of you has found a way to keep your imagination and your creative spirit alive. Picasso would be proud of each of you. Never lose sight of the power of your imagination and the creative genius that lies within each of you. Enjoy the awards ceremony, and always remember that whether or not you receive a monetary award today, each of you is a winner. And you're a winner because you've learned how to use the full potential of your imagination to creatively express yourself. Thank you. Sit back, enjoy the show, and remember, as always, go Big Reds. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd also like to introduce our new superintendent of the Port Huron Area School District, Mr. Ron Wolling.
Good morning, students, parents. You know, it's absolutely great to be back here in Big Red Country. And do you know why that is? Because Port Huron High School is one of the finest high schools in the state of Michigan, bar none. I'd like to thank Principal Barrett for all what she does here and her great staff for all the help for your sons and daughters to make them the very best they can be. And a special thanks, and you've heard these names before, three outstanding art teachers here. And I'd like them to stand up at this time. Scott Magnuson, Jeannie Fulton, Pam Brown, who do excellent work with our art students day in and day out. And Denise McCaffrey, who is a driving force behind the writing part. I don't know where she is, but if she's out there, please stand. Give her a nice round of applause. I would be remiss if I did not include the entire Fine Arts Department here in Big Red Country for all the work they do for our students in drama, choir, band, It is probably one of the best in the state. And let's give the Fine Arts Department of Port Huron High School a great round of applause. I truly believe if you have a strong fine arts department, you have a strong school. And you know what? We have a strong school. Students, your work's superb. I had the opportunity to go out there and view that. And truly, excellent work. And I have a fine arts background. I have a degree in fine arts. And that work out there is college work. It's just amazing. And I would challenge any one of you to, travel around to other schools. What we have here in our district, and specifically in this school, is absolutely amazing. And I cannot compliment our students enough. It's college level work. And I challenge you today to continue your pursuit to excellence. Go after your passion. Really follow your dream. And if you want it, you can achieve it. So congratulations on excellent work, and as always, go Big Reds. Thank you.
And I'd be amiss if I didn't say that because of Ms. Barrett and Mr. Woline, we wouldn't have the programs that are offered here. So we also want to give them another round of applause. Now, a true fine arts festival would have more than just the arts and writing. And now to entertain us, the concert choir with Mr. Terry Beasley.
Thank you very much. We're very happy to be invited to the Fine Arts Festival once again. So as the screen's going up, let me remind you all that our last concert of the year is going to be a week from yesterday, Thursday the 13th. It'll be 7 p.m. It'll be right here. It's going to be a lot of fun. What we'd like to do for you this morning are just a few selections from that show. It's mainly a focus on theater and pop styles, and we're really looking forward to presenting it. So please think about coming on the 13th. We're excited to present it to you.
Remember me every so often.
Our soloist for the next song is Dusty Swenson.
You just give love and never get love. You better let love depart. I know it's so, and yet I know I can't get you out of my heart.
We've been trying to help Dusty with his shyness, and I think it's helped a lot. We have one more song for you. This is a song that's made a lot of rounds in the movies, and a lot of people know it. They like Queen. So this is Somebody to Love.
Can barely stand on my feet. Take a look
remind you that our concert's next Thursday. We'll actually have live band. It should be a lot of fun. Come see this and more. Thursday the 13th.
Somebody, 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 somebody. Can anybody find me somebody to love? Can anybody find me someone to love? I got no rhythm. I'll just keep losing my beat. I'm okay. I'm alright. I ain't gonna face no defeat. I just gotta get out of this prison cell. Someday I'm gonna be free, Lord.
Meet somebody to love.
Find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love, love, love. Find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love. Somebody, 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 somebody. Find me somebody to love. Anybody find me somebody to love.
Thank you, Concert Choir. And Mr. Beasley. Before we hand out our certificates, we want to thank a few people. First, everyone who helped setting up the show. And if the following people would stand up, a special thanks to Brittany Barton, David Shagney, Zachariah Krajewski, Danielle Dixon, Simone Evans, Julia Weiner, and Raven Burkett. Thank you for all the special things that you've done to make sure this year's Fine Arts Festival turned out. Secondly, we want to thank Mrs. Reyna and Mrs. Jelinek for all the refreshments at our public showing last Tuesday and Wednesday night. If you're here, stand up, please. We had a great showing, and we had a lot of parents come out. We would also like to thank our 9 judges. And these are a few of our judges. We had quite a few people from Studio 1219, Maureen Scallion, Lee Perry, Cindy Badley. We had Ken Kraft, Dennis Snyder. And we had a few alumni that came back, Sarah Jane Edgars and Kate Armstrong Blanchard, or her married name is Kate Campbell. So thanks again for doing such a hard job. And we wanted to thank everyone who supported our fundraising this year. We sold activity cards, and we had our first silent auction. And at this time, we want to ask anyone if you're interested in becoming part of our first Art Boosters Club for next year to promote other art events. We hope you will come up and tell us your name so we can offer the kind of art activities and events to our students for next year. This spring, we had several art students display their artwork at Studio 1219, and we want the following students to come forward when your name is mentioned. The following students received honorable mention ribbons for their outstanding pieces of artwork. First, Mrs. Brown will give out her certificates.
Sandra Veldre, if you would just come up and get your awards. She did a watercolor painting of squash. Shelby Gonzalez for a stipple drawing of her friends from band. Shelby Gonzalez also, she did a mosaic of a boy with glasses. Julie Werner for a stipple of a woman. Danielle Dixon of a pencil drawing of the hallway. Taylor Hintz for a watercolor of a fountain, a blue and black panther. He has more later. Congratulations. Joe Munt, I don't believe he is here, but he did a sunset photo. Jocelyn Bialy for a stipple drawing of, who was that guy? Eric, the vampire guy. From True Blood. You guys probably know better than I do. Josh Wallerich for a stipple drawing of polar bears. And Reed Scahill for a black and white spiral sculpture. Congratulations. And next, Mrs. Fulton is going to read off her list.
We should say if you see your name up here, maybe start coming down.
If you see your name on the screen, if you could start lining up and then everybody come up the stage to the right-hand side, that would be great. All right, Laura Felix. Ashley Kamer. Taylor Hintz. Julian Martin. Kayla Johnson. Brian Graham. Sierra Portis. Larry Lonsby. And Brittany McCoy.
We just have a few more honorable mentions. If you see your name on the screen, please start coming down so we can keep this moving. Ashley Fox for a mosaic table. Bradley Stone for his bridge poster. Paige Darling for a graphic design texture piece. Yep. Jennifer Kilborn for North American International Auto Show poster. Elise Rich for her wire sculpture. Marquis Phillips for his Chuck Close painting. Mariah Friedendahl for her wire sculpture. Caleb Dobbs for his Chuck Close painting. Nicholas Waters for his artistic discovery. Thomas Jones for his puzzle drawing. Chris Talmadge for his imation. Brianna Black for her imation. Chelsea Sherman had a Chuck Close painting and a glass guitar. Dale Frazier for a self-portrait and his North American International Auto Show. They're a little out of order here, but Deanne Stockwell had a drip painting and a glass mosaic. Ryan Barno had a technology poster and an imation poster. Aaron Kilborn for his comic strip. Lee Jones had three things: a glass mosaic, Chuck Close painting, and a drip painting. Kelly Benton, Chuck Close painting. Abby Kostanecki, texture. Leah Fryer for her technology poster. And David Jelnick had 5 photographies or graphic design. And the last one, Nicholas Mosheri for his imation flag. I said that wrong. Okay. I saw. It was Nick Morrissey. Thanks. Okay, at this time, we're going to introduce Denise McCaffrey. And We want to thank Denise for filling in this year for our writing entries, and Renee Hinckley for doing the booklets for all our writing entries. Denise will now announce the writing awards. Mrs. Debbie Ladensack could not attend today, but has an award for the best of show and writing. Just to let you know that Mrs. Ladensack started this festival in 1995, where we held the first show in our media center. Denise. And if you could just maybe do third,
Okay,
and then ask the first place to come up.
okay, and announce the first two and ask the first place to come up.
You know, have them all come up.
Okay. Good morning. It's been really interesting to be a part of the Fine Arts Fair, which I haven't done before, but I have always admired the artwork, and just, I'm blown away by the talent just like sitting in this room. And so you guys really do a good job. And it was interesting, I had a lot of help from Renee Hinckley, to figure out how to get people to judge the writing and people who should judge writing. And so that was a really interesting job. So thank you for letting me be a part of that to the art department. So the first category will be poetry. And I'll start with third place, second place, and first place. So if you'd come up when I call your name. And these people don't know that they've won. So it's a big surprise. It's kind of like the Academy Awards. So for third place in poetry, the name of the poem is The Sparrow Sings by Leanne Lum. Second place, the name of the poem is Forever Young by Jasmine Thomas. And first place, Shadow by Alicia Parlin. And we had a lot of really good poetry entries, really fine work. So first place is going to read it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Alicia's going to read her poem.
Oh, gosh. Something is following so close behind me, a shadow in the dark that yearns to surprise me. It knows my weakness and my worst fears. It's been haunting me for 2 whole years. It stands by me while I cry, and no matter how much I try, it won't ever leave my side. This shadow was in love with me. I never will forget that this shadow stuck to me from the moment that we met. Even when it's dark outside, it finds a way to catch me. Every time I see its eyes, my brain turns off my feet. I hope someday the shadow will let me live my life, and it will stop stabbing my heart with its hand that holds the knife.
So we'll move on to nonfiction writing, one of my personal favorites. For third place, Megan Stone is the, no, that's not the title, that's the person, Megan Stone. Megan, I didn't have the right title. What was the title? Huh? Distant Dad. Distant Dad is the title. Thank you. And second place, Sydney Grace by Brittany Barton. And first place, Journal of 3 Days in Revelation by Edward Arand. I'll tell him just to read a little bit of it. Congratulations. Will you read just like a paragraph from your favorite paragraph? Or two?
Just one. This was her face that I had ignored, placing a near-perfect mask over it that I might indulge in a carnal pleasure, ignorant to the infinite intricacies and delicate mechanisms that compose the lace of her being. In that gaze, I recognized not only a plea, but also an accusation. I had stolen her simplicity, had forced aside some barrier she had created to protect her from the world and its poisonous influence. I had brought the face I now saw into existence, prying from the crystalline structure a liquid pool of molten glass. Now, regardless of my desires, I would reshape it. I longed to gather her into my arms and hold tight, whispering in her ear that things would work out fine. It would be all right. Part of me wants to put things back, such that things are as they were before, an impossible task. Another part still pushes to impose my image on the medium, but I have learned from God's mistake. So I stand a calculated distance, gesturing and acting, asking the face how to help it find its true form.
And we go to fiction. Third place, Found Salvation by Ryan Urban. Second place, I'm Worth It by Jen Noble. And first place for fiction, Birthday Wish by Jessica Swartz. Birthday Wish. That's Rachel. There you are. I just, will you read part of, you know, a couple paragraphs? Just your, whatever your favorite part is. Okay.
Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday, dear me, she sang off key as she tapped the chewed up pencil on her cluttered desk. Happy birthday to me. Sighing, she dropped the pencil and rested her head on her hand with a wistful smile. She imagined sitting on the edge of her seat like a child, bouncing up and down as she narrowed down her wish list, the flames of the candle flickering impatiently. She could see everyone's expectant faces as she drew in a mighty breath. She always felt like the big bad wolf. She huffed and she puffed and she blew the candles out. She, even now, could smell smoky cake. Letting her eyes drift closed, she whiffed in the air. She smelled something. Her smile melted into a frown. She inhaled again. She smelled pencil lead. She scowled down at the sticky note she had neglected to look at until today, her fantasy stabbed by her number 2 pencil. Urgent! The manuscript is due November 19th. November 19th, the day after her birthday. If only she could be done with this stupid, stupid, stupid story. She should be out with her friends on her birthday, not in here. She thought, maybe if I finish soon, then I'll be able to. Feeling a new sense of determination, she snatched a pad of paper from the drawer and chewed up pencil. She really needed a new one, and started to finish her last chapter.
And we have one more very important award, the Deborah Ladensack's Best of Show. And that goes on a plaque here that's in the hall, and that goes to Edward Arand for Journal of 3 Days in Revelation. Come on. And we'll go on, then I'll just say for you. Okay. I'll get the signature. There you go. Congratulations, Edward. Good job. And
we'll
here's
get
the plaque.
This will be with your name on it.
In the hall forever. Wow. Yeah. Nicely done. Edward.
Congratulations to all the writing entries and the winners. And at this point, I'd like to announce the audio and video entry winners. So if your name is called, please come down. For the audio, for third place, for concert study, J.W. Grewal. For second place, for a piece called Falling, Jesse Pert. And the winner of this year's audio entries is listed as Memory of You by Tyler Beath. and Sean Garska, Anthony Garska. We had them playing yesterday in the Performing Arts lobby. Congratulations. Now the video entries for third place for a piece called Good Morning Window by Jamie Lester. Second place for a piece called Robot Tic Tac by Jeanette Vassar. And first place goes for a piece called Transformer by Dominic Tocco. And we're going to watch the video, the winning video, right now. Thank you, Dominic, for that. Our art entries keep rising over the years. From 65 entries the first year in 1995, 133 entries in 1998, all the way up to 418 in 2007, 430 in 2008, and our highest number to this date is 441 fine arts entries. So we're really proud of how big the show is growing. And at this time, we would like to give out your fine arts certificates. There's quite a few, and we would like to do them in alphabetical order. So if all the A's will come down to the right, stage right, we'll announce your name, and we'll do this as quickly as possible.
A through D, maybe, because,
Okay.
maybe A through C. Could we have everyone that has the last name A, B, and C come up and get the best you can in alphabetical order as quickly as possible, quietly as possible? As quietly as possible so that I can start calling the names, okay? That's quiet.
Okay.
James Acuff. Caitlin Adams. Tony Aganaga. Brian Archibald. Courtney Archambault. Ben Armitage. Edward Arand. Serena Ayotte. Tyler Baird. Ashlyn Ball. Ryan Barno. Tabitha Barentine. Jessica Barte. I hope I'm not messing up your name, sorry. Brittany Barton. Corey Bartos. Tarshana Bell. Kayleen Bennett. Kelly Betton. Jocelyn Bialy. Tyler Beef. James Billy. Emily Bitzinger. Brianna Black. Quincy Blackman. Marcella Bodice. Robert Boehm. Cheyenne Bolt. Chris Boyd. Jackie Bratine. Kayla Brockett. Taylor Bruins. Alondro Buena. Matt Bagaski. Carla Burkett. Raven Burkett. Haley Birch. James Calvert. Desiree Campbell. Sasha Cartagena. Sierra Cates. Shelby Sisevsky. Violetta Chevria. Henry Chen. Jennifer Clark. Zachary Cole. Cody Collingwood. Nick Collins. Cheyenne Como. Stephanie Creech. Mike Crosby. Marissa Curitan. If D, E's, and F's could come down, please. When I get to the F's, if G, H, and I would kind of start walking up, when you see it start to empty out, the next three letters go. Jenna Dalkey. Savante Daly. Paige Darling. Abby Davis. Is it Dietrich? Dietrich? Dietrich Diggins. Ashley Diller. Danielle Dixon. Caleb Dobbs. Alyssa Dock. Oh, good. Travis Dorr. Kylie Dove. Angelic Drake. Chelsea Drouillard. Amber Dunlop. Anastasia Eagle. Shanice Irvin. Simone Evans. Aisha Farmer. F's, G's, and H's start coming on up. Christina Falk. Joshua Fair. Laura Felix. Ray Findley. Aubrey Forsyth. Ashley Fox. Dale Frazier. Mariah Fredendahl. Leah Fryer. Cody Fye. Please, could we have everybody stop talking so that everybody can hear their names called? Thank you. We want to give everybody the same amount of respect. Thank you. Marissa Garska. Dan Giroux. Nick Gerstenberger. Ashley Gill. Shelby Gonzalez. Amanda Goodwin. Justine Gostinger. Brian Graham. Maya Griffin. Amanda Grabowski. Eric Hale. Jessica Halifax. Joe Hanshoe. Zachary Harper. David Harris. Madeline Harris. Zach Hawkins. Michael Hayosh. Cody Heimbach. I's, J's, K's, come on up. Chantel Henderson. Henry Herber. Tyler Hill. Megan Hillman. Taylor Hinckley. Taylor Hintz. Travis Hollis. Chris Howe. Eric Hubbard. Lauren Huffsmith. Zeb Hughes. Garrick Hunger. Keep going. Joanna Ingalls. Gabrielle Ingram. Montez Jackson. Tim Jackson. Shauna Jackish. Probably saying that wrong. David Jelinek. Kayla Johnson. Amber Johnston. George Johnston. Lee Jones. Terrell Jones. Is it Terrell? Thomas Jones. Chelsea Jordan. Ashley Kamer. Brandon Kamer. Ashley Kamsikas. Did I say that one wrong too? Yeah. Miles Keller. Jarrett Kelly. Can everybody quiet down a little bit? Thank you. I know you get excited, your friends are coming up. Shh. I don't know if I said Jarrett Kelly. Holly Kern. Ashley Kessner. Chandler Kilbus. Aaron Kilborn. Jennifer Kilborn. Jerica King. Stephen Knabenschuh, or is it Nabenschuh? Nabenschuh. Sometimes you pronounce the K, sometimes you don't. Jamie Kabecki. Patricia Corley. Caroli. Abby Kostanecki. Katie Kotecki. Shauna Kovach. Zach Krajewski. J.W. Krewall. Justin Laffrey. Alex Langoff. Aaron Lensmeyer. Jamie Lester. Courtney Letzkus. Corey Lonsby. Larry Lonsby. Josh Loshaw. Jenny Lowe. Kayla Lowe. Leanne Lum. Mara Mardini. Taylor Marsh. Julianne Martin. Shh. Shauna May. Robert Mayer. Larry Maxfield. Thomas Mayton. Amber McCullum. Autumn McCullum. Brett McCullum. Ashley McClelland. Ray McConnell. I'm sorry, Roy McConnell. Brittany McCoy. Danielle McCoy. Breland McMillan. Ashley Middleton. Torin Mitchell. Cody Mullen. Janelle Moncrief. Jordan Moncrief. Andrea Monzo. Ron Monzo. Nicholas Morsi, oh boy, Morisi? Kristen Morris. Taylor Morris. Joe Munt. Megan Murphy. Dan Myers. Willie Myers. Brittany Nalanga. Harley Nelson Schultz. Jacqueline Neves.
Maybe you should announce the next alphabet.
NOP, come on up. And QR. Jacqueline Neitzel. Nitzel, sorry. Jennifer Noble. Rachel Ochoa. Nathaniel Ongren, Joshua Alvera, Alicia Parlin, Jesse Piart, Marquise Phillips, Conrad Pickett, Robert Pincombe, Ashley Pippinge, Sierra Portis, Jonah Pozdrowski, Jason Pringle, Jake Prout, Joe Randolph, Molly Ratchie, Ashley Ramo, Lizzie Reed, Megan Reyna, Kenny Radigan, Elise Rich, Brian Richards, Amanda Rogers, Caitlin Roller, STUV, Janelle Ross, Kanita Ross. Shh, it's getting loud again. Everybody gets excited. Corinna Rosignol, Ryan Rotondi, Cody Rorick, Terrence Samuelson, Kendra Sexara, Reed Scahill, Spencer Scahill, Courtney Sharnicue, Chloe Schmidt, Brandon Schwerin, Shireen? Oh, it doesn't look anything like that. Joy Seppo, David Shagney, Chelsea Sherman, Megan Chauvin, John Sinkowitz, Jacob Simpson, Patricia Suwula, Jessica Smith, Sadie Sofa, Deanne Stockwell, Brad Stone, Megan Stone. The rest of the alphabet can start walking up. Samantha Stone, Nicole Struthers, Todd Summerer, Jessica Swartz, Aaron Swink, Chris Talmadge, Andrew Terrian, Janae Thibodeau, Jasmine Thomas, Brian Thompson, Dominic Toko, Brandon Tolles, Justine Tomalo, Courtney Toten, Brittany Turner, Tara Turpin, Ryan Urban, Tyler Van Buskirk, Jeanette Vassar, Sandra Veldre, Tyler Wade, Is it Wade or Wader? Waiter. I'm sorry, it's Tyler Waiter. Josh Wallerich. Okay, I had one with just an E at the end. I need both because I wasn't sure. Thank you. Josh Wallerich. Jake Walpole. Lynn Washburn. Nicholas Waters. Eric Werner. Julia Werner. Julius Winkowski. Marissa Wood. And last but not least, Frank Zmolik. Zmolik, sorry. Don't have him in class.
No, Frank.
Those are all the names of the participants in the art and the writing sections. Thank you very much. Those are just
Next, we're going to announce a few different awards that were given out throughout the year. There were contest and exhibit winners. First of all, I want Brianna to stand up. She designed our Christmas card for our school. Brianna? We've only had 2 winners at the North American International Auto Show this year. Felicia Guernsey did 3rd place. She won $100. Is Felicia here? Well, let's give her a round of applause. Also this year, the graphic design class had one person, we had the whole class design it, and Kayla Brockett's poster or brochure was selected. So look forward to seeing this out in the district. This will explain about our foreign language program in the district. And now we're going to have people stand up for our Scholastic exhibit winners. And the first one is Laura Felix. Her certificate in drawing.
Maybe explain what Scholastics is, because I don't think some parents probably don't know about it.
Well, if you don't know about Scholastics, it is a regional and national competition, and these are regional winners. We compete against Macomb and Lapeer counties, as well as St. Clair County, and it's a juried art show, an exhibit. It's very hard to get in, so these are very prestigious awards. The next one. Certificate in Digital Art, Ryan Barno, if you'd stand up. A certificate in Digital Art, Chris Talmadge. We had Sandra Valdre get a certificate in Mixed Media. And then our first key, a silver key in ceramics and glass, was given to Taylor Hintz. Then we had a silver key in mixed media, Shelby Gonzalez. And then Megan Reyna had several awards. These are first 2 certificates in drawing. Then she had 2 more certificates, one in mixed media and in drawing. And then one of the highest regional awards is a gold key in drawing. This is Megan Reyna's. Then we had a certificate in photography from David Jelnick. And David won other awards. He won a silver key in digital art. He also won several gold keys, a gold key in photography. This is one of David's. And this one was also a gold key he won in photography. And then he won a gold key for his senior portfolio. So these are examples of his photography portfolio. He also won a gold key in his fine arts portfolio. So these are also examples. And then he won an American Vision nominee. He was in Best of Show. If you'd come down, David, to get your plaque. And then we had one honorable mention winner, Brittany Nalanga. If you'd stand up for her poster for the community mental health. And we don't have an example of Jake's poster, but we took a picture of Jake sitting at the computer. But he won second place in the state, $250 for his Elks Club poster. He designed a poster for the American veteran. And we just found out these are the three regional winners for this year's Knights of Pythias. First place, Holly O'Neill. If you'd stand, Holly. And second place, Cody Fye. And third place was Molly Ratchi. And these will continue on to the national competition, state and national competition. Did we want to do Beatrice or go right on to the art? Okay. Okay. We are at that point where you've been waiting for. Now the art awards. The first category is for painting, 9th and 10th. Third place goes for a piece called Ollie Sykes, Raven Burkett. Come on down. For second place in painting, 9th and 10th grade, for a piece called Lighthouse, Courtney Letskus. And for first place, for a piece entitled Dragon, Gabriel Ingram. Congratulations, girls. And now we're going into painting for 11th and 12th grade. Third place for a piece called Taking a Break, Sandra Veldre. Second place goes for a piece entitled Jack by Taylor Hintz. And first place for an oil pastel entitled Daisy Girl, Laura Felix. That concludes our painting. We had so many beautiful paintings this year. I wish we could give out more awards. But on to Pencil, 9th and 10th. For third place, a piece called Self-Portrait at 13 Months, Torrin Mitchell. Second place went to a piece called Iron Maiden, Anastasia Eagle. And first place for a piece called Hand in Flowers, Gabriel Ingram. And now we have another new category, ink, for 9th and 10th. Third place for a piece called Pandora's Box by Violetta Chavera. Second place went to a piece called Puppy in the Grass by Marissa Garska.
It's Tiny Tim.
Oh, is it? Okay, well, for first place in ink, 9th and 10th, for a piece called The Horty-Gordy Man, Lauren Huffsmith. And now on to pencil for 11th and 12th grade. Third place goes to a piece called Mommy's Girl by Ashley Fox. Second place to a piece called Skeleton Ladder by Megan Reyna. And first place for a piece called Kissing the Baby, Aisha Farmer. I don't think Aisha's here.
She was here earlier. He was here for first hour.
Okay, we're going on to ink for 11th and 12th. Third place for a piece called A View from Underneath, Joshua Walrich. And our second place goes to The All-American Boy by Ashley Fox. And first place for The Army of Me by Megan Reyna. Okay, on to photography. Very beautiful photographs this year. Third place goes for a piece called Ketchup, Jessica Smith. Second place to a piece called Good Night by Sandra Valde.
From Estonia. She took that in Estonia. It wasn't here.
A picture from Estonia. And the winner of our photography this year is for a piece called Fountain of Gold by David Jelnick. Congratulations. And on to our 3D part of it, ceramics, 9th and 10th. Third place goes to a piece called Slab Box by Holly Kern. Second place to another piece entitled Ballerina by Aubrey Forsythe. And the winner of Ceramics 9th and 10th for a piece called Garden of Tea by Ashley Kamer. And on to sculpture for 9th and 10th, third place goes to a piece called Beachside Mermaid, Aaron Lensmeyer. Second place goes to a beautiful piece entitled Magic Imagination by Joy Seppo. And first place for sculpture, 9th and 10th, entitled Intertwined by Kylie Dove. Yeah, if you don't have a chance to, on the way out, please stop by and look at some of these beautiful sculptures. We're continuing with ceramics, 11th and 12th grade category. Third place goes to a piece called Mother Earth by David Shagney. Second place for a piece entitled Wrapped Vase, Kristen Morris. And first place for an untitled piece, Taylor Hintz.
Better late.
Okay, on to sculpture for 11th and 12th grade. Third place for a piece called Baby Face, Megan Reyna. Second place goes to a piece entitled Majesty by Julian Martin. This category had 65 entries, so it was very difficult to come up with a winner, but the judges were pretty unanimous that the winner was Stick Figure by Brian Graham. Okay, on to other mediums for 9th and 10th, or 9th through 12th grade. Third place goes to The Quilling Pen by Sandra Valdre.
Get another t-shirt.
Second place in other medias for 9th and 12th goes to a place called Glass Guitar by Chelsea Sherman. And first place for a piece entitled From the Heart, Marcella Bodis. Okay, on to our graphic design section for 9th through 12th. Third place goes to a piece called The Bridge Between Two Great Nations, Bradley Stone. Second place for the North American International Auto Show, Nicholas Waters. And first place for graphic design, the piece is entitled Real Everything by David Jelinek. Sorry, David, I got the wrong David up there.
Yeah.
The money will be worth it. Okay, on to computer art. For third place, the piece is entitled Eyes Looking into the Woods, Brianna Black. Second place goes for a piece entitled Uncle Rob by Abby Kostanecki. And our first place goes to a piece entitled In the Land, Paige Darling. Okay, we're going to announce our senior portfolio winners. We had 17 senior portfolios exhibited this year, and they were very high quality. I know the judges made a lot of wonderful comments. For third place for the best displayed senior portfolio goes to Megan Reyna. Second place for the best displayed senior portfolio goes to Laura Felix. And the winner of our best displayed senior portfolio will receive a portfolio. It's in the art room, so make sure you come and pick it up. We have a leather portfolio case for our first place winner, and that winner is Taylor Hintz. Okay, at this time, I'd like to present the Scott Magnuson Best of Show. This piece doesn't always place the highest, but we felt that it was a wonderful piece. And this year's Best of Show is entitled From the Heart, Marcella Odice. Marcella spent many weeks perfecting this, so congratulations. Months, yeah. It was from the heart, but it was a labor of love. Go ahead and do that. No, it's just. And now we have a few of Jeannie's favorites, honorable mentions for art. So when your name is called, please come up for your ribbon.
All right. Every year I come and find out the results, and I walk through the gallery looking, and it's like, what? This one didn't win? That one didn't win? And I know all the hard work that's put into it. So then we started giving Fulton's favorites or honorable mentions to those people. Everybody deserves something. You all did get a certificate, but here are some honorable mentions. In the painting category, Chelsea Sherman. In the pencil category, Laura Felix. And also Julia Werner. In the ink category, Simone Evans. Danielle Dixon. In the photography category, Joe Munt. And Jeanette Vassar. In the sculpture category, as Mr. Magnuson mentioned earlier, this category was huge. So I have 4 for this category. Robert Bohm. Aaliyah Maddox. Frank Zmalik. And Larry Lonsby. And for the ceramics category, we have Julian Martin. And Brittany McCoy. And for the graphic design category, Taylor Hinckley. For computer arts category, Jennifer Lowe. And for the other mediums category, Ashley Kessner. Lee Jones. And Shelby Gonzalez.
Yeah. We're coming close to the end.
James Billy. Emily Bitzinger. Brianna Black. Marcella Bodice. Cheyenne Bolt. Aaron Bowden. Matt Bugojeski. I don't know how to say that. Sasha Cartagena, Nicholas Collins, Zachary Cole, Paige Darling, Abby Davis, Danielle Dixon, Caleb Dobbs, Kylie Dove, Amber Dunlop, Anastasia Eagle, Simone Evans, Aisha Farmer, Christina Falk, Ali Fayad, Laura Felix, Aubrey Forsythe, Ashley Fox, Dale Frazier, Mariah Fredendahl, Leah Fryer, Marissa Garska, Ashley Gill, Cynthia Goebel, Shelby Gonzalez, Brian Graham, Taylor Hintz, Lauren Huffsmith, Elise Eid, Gabrielle Ingram, David Jelinek, Kayla Johnson, Lee Jones, Thomas Jones, Ashley Kamer, Aaron Kilborn, Jennifer Kilborn, Jesse Kloss, Patricia Corley, Abby Kostanecki, Katie Kotecki, Shauna Kovach, Zechariah Krajewski, Courtney Litzkis, Larry Lonsby, Aaliyah Maddox, Mara Mardini. Let's quiet down, please. Thank you. Julian Martin, Shauna May, Brittany McCoy, Breelyn McMillan, Andrew McNeil Garza, Ashley Middleton, Justin Marzajewski, sorry if I said that wrong, Torin Mitchell, Ron Manzo, Nicholas Morisi, Kristen Morris, Joe Munt, Marquise Phillips, Jason Pringle, Jake Prout, Amanda Raditz, Molly Rachi, Megan Reyna, Kenneth Radigan, Elise Rich, Janelle Ross, Karina Resignol, Ryan Rotundi, Kendra Saxera, Spencer Scahill, Chloe Schmidt, Dominic Schultz, Joy Seppo, David Shagra, Chelsea Sherman, Patricia Sawilla, Sadie Sofa, Deanne Stockwell, Brad Stone, Cody Taylor, Justine Tamalo, Sandra Veldre, Josh Wellerich, Johanna Wallstrom, Nicholas Waters, Julia Werner, Casey Whitenack, Frank Smolik. That's it.
There's just a couple more things to talk about. I want to explain how the mat board goes on your artwork. The artwork is displayed with a piece of cardboard, special cardboard, pretty cardboard, around your artwork. And it is quite expensive when we start matting everything. So if you are interested in keeping the mat board that is with your artwork right now, it will cost $2 to purchase that. If you don't want to purchase it, you don't have to, and you could just tell us that you don't want it and we'll take it off and you'll just get your artwork back. But if you'd like to keep that, it'll be $2. And one other thing, please do not take your artwork out of the lobby area at this time. We'll get it back to you next week. We'd like to show it off a little bit more when visitors come to our building. So we'll take care of that next week. All right?
Yes, this concludes this year's Fine Arts Festival. Thank you for coming.